only allowed to operate as ministers after you take the oath of office in front of the president. So it gives us the leverage to come here and start to hand heads and speak with you as to how we can improve on what has been done in the past. I do know that not everyone is here today, and I'm looking forward to us having a full house on Monday where we'll all get to meet and have discussions as to how we can take the ministry forward. But for the past, for your knowledge, ever since I was appointed on the 15th of July, I've been holding meetings with a wide range of people, and I realize that the industry is quite large, and some people even add complex. But again, whenever there's something that appears to be complex, it also promises of a lot of opportunities. And so I'm really happy to hear the nomenclatures, to meet with all of you, because I know you've been inside this room. There's a wealth of a couple of, maybe 100 or more years of experience inside this room. And there's no way we can move forward if we don't do it together. So, and I do know that whenever you have, there's a transition or there's a change, there's a lot of apprehension as to what's going to be happening going forward. But I just want to ask all of us to have an open mind and let us be assured that as long as we put professionalism, at the forefront of everything that we do, I do believe that we will get along very well. And I'm really happy because almost all of you in here, I think all of you are professionals, and I really look forward to working with all of you. I've held over, I should say, about 30 meetings so far. It's been like about 2 weeks. And I've held about 30 meetings. Most of them have been virtual because I was not in the country, and I've had a couple of face-to-face meetings. And all those meetings have, given me the vision or the idea that as an industry, as a sector, we would love to lean very, greatly on the expertise that we find in the private sector. I believe it's something that we would love to sit down and flesh out a bit more to see how we can take that forward, because as it is, there's a lot of burden on government, and based on my past experiences, I've been really privileged to have served in various ministries and contributed to those ministries' growth and institutionalization. So I have had some experience as to how we can forge partnerships to ensure that the people who are at the center of all our policies and everything we do benefit. I believe it's something that can be done here with your full cooperation. We can work with the private sector to get them to help us improve, on tourism as a whole. And I've been reading a couple of documents. I've seen that there's a structure within the ministry, but I have a feeling that it can also be improved upon. You've done an excellent job in the past, and I'm thinking that for us to be a bit forward-thinking, for us to be to look a little bit to see whether we have sharp eyes to spy into the future, we would need a structure that also meets those futuristic demands. Therefore, I'm just thinking as well that we should get ready. If it hasn't been done already, we should start to move towards having a change management process, a management and functional review, whereby we'll look at what directorates we may need to add, or what we need to collapse, or what we may need to strengthen for us to move forward, and how can we better place staff to make sure that they realize their full potential. These are some of the things that I think we'll be doing alongside us having a very close cooperation with the private sector to help us improve on the industry itself. I do know that you have a lot of World Bank projects, a lot of restoration that's ongoing, and I do know that there have been a couple of bottlenecks, and I believe that together we're going to work to clear those bottlenecks so that we do not exceed the limits that we've given ourselves, especially the time limits that we've given ourselves for delivery of programs and projects and policies. Regarding policies, regarding the legal framework, I also know that there are a couple of outstanding outstanding